Is David going to survive Alien Covenant? So I thought I would explore this possibility due to remembering an interview with Katherine Waterston where she rebuffed the claim that she was the Ripley of the franchise moving forwards, and in fact stated that David was more the focal point. With Ridley Scott returning to the franchise and the Alien prequel that was Prometheus, we went back into the Alien universe with fresh new eyes. The themes were creation, faith, and ultimately what would happen when we met our makers. Though Shaw appeared to take centre stage, we were introduced to David. Featuring heavily in the marketing material, David would hold a somewhat unique perspective on creation. Being an android and that his creators, man, were attempting to find their own creators. Now, with Covenant set to be released in a little under a month, David returning and knowing the themes of creation are set to continue, will David survive Covenant? It has come out in interviews and set reports that David, between Prometheus and Covenant, has been experimenting, creating life and taking life. Having set up a workshop, a Frankenstein's lab of sorts, we know the creation has ultimately become the creator. He took his first steps towards this in Prometheus. Within the Red Band trailer for Covenant, we see some of David's lab and, interestingly, a humanoid positioned in the pose of David, Michelangelo's statue of David, that is. Taking this into account is important when exploring David and his potential current mindset, because the original statue is depicting David who toppled Goliath, the man taking down a godlike figure. With this reference in mind, and the fact we know from the footage they showed at CinemaCon of David apparently releasing a mutagen agent on the planet Paradise and its inhabitants, it is highly likely that David now sees himself as a potential godlike being. Up until just 2 days ago, his appearance had been entirely excluded from the marketing material, bar a very dark shot of him leading Captain Aurum to the eggs he is said to have created. With the introduction of Walter, another synthetic, as a member of the Covenant crew, and the exclusion of David in the marketing material, I believe Ridley is setting up a twist. I alluded to this in my breakdown of the images that were leaked from Empire magazine. We know that there are several differences between Walter and David, however on surface level they are essentially identical. To this end, I believe that this will be a plot point that will be featuring heavily in Covenant. We have seen an awful lot from the trailers and TV spots that have currently been released, leading many to whine and moan that there isn't anything left to see, no surprises, and that Fox have revealed everything. A lot of people have also said that if they have shown as much as they have, that they are in fact hiding a lot and there will be a big reveal. Taking into account that they actually haven't shown Walter and David interact, I believe that this is what they are hiding. The potential result of said interaction and ultimately what will become of each of them. Personally, I believe David will survive Covenant. With an actor of the caliber as Michael Fassbender, you hold on to him, and you also do not get him to play a shallow character. Walter appears to be just that at present, whereas David was oozing nuance and depth of character. With David dyeing his hair in Prometheus, we know his hair should be the same as Walter's. We have also seen David imitate his favourite film. I believe that David will have his dark hair again, and I believe that he will masquerade as Walter, ultimately surviving under that guise and boarding the Covenant. But obviously I could be wrong, and this is just a theory and merely my opinion, so I'd love to hear yours. Drop them down below in the comment section. Do you think David will survive? Do you think he will be the eyes of the franchise moving forwards? And if so, please tell me why. And of course, let me know how you think David is going to survive Covenant. As always guys, I can't thank you enough for watching. If you did enjoy this video, then please consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel for more in the future. If you think this video is worth it and you want to support the channel, then please head on over to my Patreon page. The link is in the description box. I've been Mr. H, and until next time, I'll catch you in the comment section.